like Emily asked me to, I am going to show you how to shorten her dress on both sides evenly. So I pinned it on her to see how much I had to go take off, and this is how I'm going to do it. First, I turned the fabric inside out, my dress inside out, and I'm going to undo this part and the sleeve on both sides, and then I'll film the rest. So I started by undoing the side like this, the side here, so I could have access this way to inside. I can undo this part right here. There we go. So now I opened one side, as you can see. Sleeve is attached and both sides are separated, and there are those different layers of fabric on the inside, as you can see, doubled different layers. So I'm going to do the same on the other side, and I'm going to show you how to measure and sew it back together. There. So before undoing this side, which I took the measures on, I first took my ribbon, measuring ribbon, and I measured here 4 centimeters. Here. I wrote it on a little paper, so since I have a goldfish memory, I wrote it down, so I have 4 to take off here and 1.5 to take off here. And to respect the nice little pincers we've got here. We've got 2 here and 2 here. So I measured them too, so I could redo them exactly the same on the other side. So it's 3 centimeters here and 3.5 here. So once I take off this part, I can redo those little 2 thingies a little further down, so the dress is balanced and equal. There. Now I can undo the piece and then pin it back up the way it's supposed to be. So I turned the fabric inside out, as you can see, the little piece here, and I measured 4 centimeters here and 1.5 here, and I did a little line with a chalk, as you can see, so I can know where to sew and then where to cut. But first, where to pin and then where to sew. There, and then I did the same on the other side right here. So I have both insides with the line that I have to cut off. And now I know where to sew because I have both lines on both sides. Now I have cut those 2 little pieces out. As you can see, I follow my little line, leaving 1 centimeter away on both sides, like they did. There's that little centimeter right here between where they sewed and the edge, I guess, on both sides. So there. I'll be ready to sew things back. Hi guys! So I sewed up my machine, as you can see, in black, obviously, and I've pinned together one side like this. Not all the whole round because it's too complicated. It pulls too hard on the fabric. So I'm gonna sew this first part together right here. So these 2 pieces, I don't know if you can see. Sorry, that part and this part together. And I'm gonna stop before it goes back, like you can see. I'm gonna stop right here on the last side part. So then if I sewed it all the way together, the fabric couldn't go back the way it's supposed to be, meaning this way. I'm gonna stop just a little before, like this, so I can bend back. And I will show you the rest once I'm done with that. So there, I've sewed the first part, which is, as you can see, the top part, which is near the neck right here. There, nice and straight. And now that this is sewn, I'm going to be able to go back in and sew the other part, which is a little more complicated to do, the back part. And then sew all these little thingies together. So I'm going to pin them down and show you. So I've sewn a little bit of the back together, not the whole way, but a little bit. So then I can sew those two pieces back together right here. So I can fix that hole right here and sew inside like that. Hey, so I took a little more time to do this next video because I actually undid what I did once or twice because I wanted to end up with a perfect cross right here and to redo the what we call in French surpiquer, meaning once you've sewn what you want, you re-sew on top so it stays the way it is. This is what was there before, and I don't know if you see, but over here I sewed on top right here, so it makes it a perfect cross. So this is the shoulder and this is the inside. There's the zip, and I'm going to finish the rest of the doublure all the way to the sleeve. At least right now I've got a perfect cross right here, which was tough to do. And as you can see, the lengths are not exactly the same from here to here because, well, we cut some fabric. So I'm going to redo this sewing right here too, so I can fall exactly with a nice perfect cross here, like it is on the other side, to have one nice line right here too. So I'm going to do that on this side as well. Sorry, it moves a lot. So now that I got a perfect cross here, I'm going to have to create one for right here. Here we go. Don't know if you can see that actually. I'm going to try and, yeah, there's a few millimeters of difference. Anyway, anywho, there we go. Bye! Here we go. So, okay, the cross is not absolutely perfect, but at least it holds. So, now, let me go back a bit. We have the dress, so the top of the dress right here, same on each side, front and back. And now what I have to do is set back the sleeve, doing the little folds where they're supposed to go, and sew them together. And I'll be done with one side, and then I'll have to do the other side. Bye! So, I have started to pin this side and this side of the sleeve together. And I've remeasured and redid the little folds, and 3 centimeters from the edge of the shoulder right here to the first fold, which is right here. There is the 3 centimeters, and from here to here there is 3.5 centimeters. And now I'm going to do one small sewing like they did right here to hold everything together. Then I'm going to sew everything together like so. First I'm going to do a zigzag and then sew everything together like they did with a big band right here, with a big one. So first the little one to hold the fabrics, the 2 thick fabrics together, then the zigzag to hold the a doublure together, and then sew everything in one big fat patch, like so. And then I will be done with this side. So, to do this specific thingy, which is actually sewn and make like a zigzag, it's actually usually done with a machine that is called a surjeteuse, but I don't have one. So I'm going to be using the one which is the most same, which is the 7th. But I gotta change, like, usually I use the G, but since I'm using 7, I'm gonna be using that one. And I'm gonna change it on my machine. and then we'll go to sewing something like this. But first I wanted to let you see how that's not great. What I just did looked the other way around. So give me a second. There. So here we go. So this is the front, the back, which I didn't change, and this is the front. Probably have to iron a little bit at least for it to look flat like that. Just give it a little bit of ironing. And this is how it looks. Ooh. There we go. So here we go. We've got a brand new sleeve. I wish you could try it on to see if it actually really fit you now, but you can't. I'm gonna get it. There. Front, back. And here we go. Perfect. Boy. Well, my machine is clearly not adapted for this, but here we go. See, it was supposed to look like this. But I did as best as I could between a zigzag and a normal and a whatever-ish. But at least it holds and it's not too messy. So let's have a surprise and see how it looks when it's on the right way around. I'm just gonna put you down 2 seconds so I can have both my hands. And I'm gonna turn the fabric upside down. Here we go. Ish. There. Sorry for the wait. So here. This is your sleeve. This is the front. And this is the back. And that's the old one that I didn't touch. That's the new one. There. Well, it'll look better when it's on a whatever, I don't know how to say that in English. Okay, so now I'm gonna undo this bitch and start all over again. Okay, bye. This little video before I tack the other sleeve. I wanted to show the difference between both. This is the old sleeve, like this, and this is the new one. So as you can see, that one was higher up, and I shortened it. So it still did come a little bit in front, as you can see. And now it comes a little back. So it will make a little V, like that. But the rest is basically the same. The 2 little waves are bigger, of course. But voila. So I hope you like it, Emmy. And I'm gonna attack the next one. Bye, bye. Here we go. This will be my last video. So I'm done. The part you already saw and the last one. Here we go with the 2 little nips. So you should check it out. On top, 2 the old ones right here and the new ones right here. There. Same one. Part you already saw. I'm gonna stand on the show. Oh, sorry. The ones on the back, the ones on the front. And now for the inside. Hold that thought for a minute. Unzipping. There. So now the insides look like this. Sorry, took some time just to turn it around. So this is the one you already saw. And this is the one. There, that's the one I just did. It's not absolutely perfect, but it's supposed to be comfy enough inside. And voila, here you go. A brand new so I can try and put it on myself for you to see how it looks. Maybe I'll do that. This is clearly not made for my body shape, but for the top, yeah, I know we don't exactly have the same top, but I don't know if you see, the sleeves do pop up nice. This one, I'm trying to go closer for you to see. Okay, so they come out real nice, even if I didn't iron it yet. And it does, I don't know if you can see anything, it does follow the neckline okay on both sides. And yeah, I'll try and take a picture next.